Hi, this is a continuous demo from the last one that I have done. So if you have not seen it, please have a look at the link below and check it out first. So continuing from the last demo, we have created a Facebook endpoint which takes in the person's user data and we print it out on the log. And this time we're going to process the actual data. So we're going to create a Java bean that's doing the actual logic. So we're going to do it through a Java code. So what this bean does is it's taking in user object from the Facebook for J API. The Facebook for J API is used underneath the Facebook component within Camel. And so we're going to define that it's going to take in a object called the Facebook for J.user, and within this user it has a birthday content. So inside this bean is going to calculate how long it's going to be till your very next birthday. So there's going to be like 3 different types. If some people don't prefer to share their status on Facebook, so we might not be able to get the information, so we're going to return a negative one. And now we're going to link the bean into the blueprint XML or your Camel context. So we're going to add the bean declaration on your blueprint.xml. So we're going to add the class path. So the class is your package plus the name of your Java bean. So it's going to be that. It's going to be under your package, and it's going to call the birthday counter. And I'm going to call it the birthday counter as an ID, without the capital letter, of course. Okay, so now we have the beans ready. Now we want to connect it connect it to the route. So now we add a bean endpoint. So this bean endpoint actually links to the object that we have created and declared in the blueprint XML, and we're going to call the count method of the bean, and then we're going to do some processing depending on the result of the bean. So there will be different numbers that will return. So the first one is returning a negative number, which means the user birthday was not found. And the second one will be equal to 0. So that means you're actually on your birthday of the year, and I'm going to call it the birthday. Yep. And then last but not least, we're going to put the one that has actually counted your birthday, remaining days to your birthday on the otherwise one. Okay, so we've got it done. Now we're going to add all the string that I want to display to the Facebook, because we're going to publish this result to your Facebook feed. So we need to add some real text context into it. So for the first one, I'm going to use you're a very mysterious person for this one, because I don't want to share you. This person doesn't want to share any user birthday information, and this one is on the actual birthday. So yeah, make sure you choose constant, because this is just a string message. And then for this one, make sure that you choose the simple one, because we're going to use the body parameter for this. So it says I'm counting down how many days till my birthday, and get ready to get my presents. Okay, so after all this done, we want to make sure that it's going to be converted into a format that is going to push my content into Facebook. So for the Facebook component, it needs to use the PostUpdate API from the Facebook for J. So I'm converting the string into a PostUpdate. So yep, so I'm doing this. Create a method. and that simply just create a new post update project and sets the text. And that's it. This is a very simple bin. So as usual, we want to set the bin into the Camel context as well. So go back to the blueprint.xml and add the reference back into the blueprint configuration file. And give it a name, give it the ID and the class as well. So I'm gonna add it in. Yep. And then we're going to add the we're going to set the body. So we're going to use the set body component inside Camel. So with this set body, we are going to make sure that it's after all the separation. So I'm going to do it after the bin, the second one, and then I'm going to call it. Okay, so I'm going to just make sure that it's calling the right reference, and make sure you choose method for this one, because we're referencing back to the bin that we have created. And now we are ready to publish to the Facebook endpoint. So we're dragging another endpoint to the canvas, and then we're going to add the actual Facebook configuration into the URI, and it's called Facebook as usual. And this time we're going to use the post feed functionality, and we're just telling it within the body you will get the post update object. And other than that, we still need to add the authentication information like the ones we have created before. So let's copy and paste it from the one we have already created. So I'm going to copy the 3 mandatory authentication parameters into this one as well. Yep. And basically we have finished our coding. So let's start testing, run a test, and you'll see the camels coming up and running. And yep, we got the results back. Now stop this one and go to your Facebook page, do a refresh, and you will see the results of how many days remaining to your next birthday. Thanks.